Hello everyone. So today we are presenting our project in the domain of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So our topic is customer journey analysis using clustering and dimensionality reduction, enhancing user experience. So we will be presenting the code and the output based on this topic. So now let's move on to the coding part. So here we have the code for our program, and we have used the following libraries, that is the pandas. So pandas is used for processing of data frames, that is for creating and manipulating data frames. And then we have numpy. Numpy is for using NP arrays and so on. And then we have used the library sklearn. So sklearn is used for pre-processing and clustering task. And then we have matplotlib. Matplotlib is used for visualization. And then we have seaborn, that is for statistical visualization. And we have also used the streamlit library. Streamlit library is used for preparing or accessing web application. So it runs our web application over the local host. So that is the purpose of streamlit. And now let's break down the functions that we have defined in our program. So first is we have generated sample data. Here we are not taking any ready-made data that's already available. We are preparing our own data set, and for that we use this random.seed function in NumPy, and the data set that we have created consists of the following columns. That is, the first column is page views, second column is time spent in minutes, third column is clicks, fourth column is purchases, and fifth column is bounce rate. And all these columns are created and the values are created. We have also specified the range of the values within the round brackets, and they are stored within the data frame in a variable called data. Next step is the pre-processing step. So we have defined the pre-processed data function. So whatever data frame that we have created, it's necessary for us to pre-process it before we feed it to the algorithm. So this function fulfills the function of pre-processing. And then we have used a function to apply the dimensionality reduction. So dimensionality reduction is a technique used in machine learning that helps us to transform the data into lower dimension, and it's necessary for us to retain the essential features when we transform the data from higher dimension to lower dimension. So the technique or algorithm that we have used is PCA, that is principal component analysis. So this is the dimensionality reduction algorithm that we have made use of. And then comes the clustering part. So we have specified the number of clusters to be 4. That is, we need 4 clusters in our program. And then the technique that we have used is a k-means clustering. So k-means clustering is one of the clustering algorithms. And then comes the visualization function. So whatever clustering that we have done, it's important for us to visualize it. That's how we get insight about the data. So visualization function has been shown in plot clusters function. And coming to the main function, so this is where we render all the functions that we have created. So we call all the functions, and this is where the actual execution of the program starts. Now all these have been completed. Let's come to the execution part. So to execute, let us run this command on our terminal. That is streamlit run, and name of our program is customer journey. Customer journey, J has to be capital. So we have customer journey dot py. I'll click enter. So this will lead us to our local host. That is our web application that's running over our local host. It will take some time, and now our output is ready. We have the heading customer journey analysis using clustering. So this is a short heading that we have displayed over our web application. And first is the table that we are seeing is the data frame. That is only the head part of the data frame, the first 5 entries. We are able to see only the first 5 rows. And then comes the variance by PCA components. So this graph is a statistical analysis of the variance displayed after PCA, that is principal component analysis, is applied, and this is the visualization. Now comes the clustering part. So the clustered customer data. So this table what we are seeing right now is after the clustering is applied. So each and every data entry is actually segmented into clusters. So you can see that the first row belongs to cluster number 1. The last column will tell us which cluster that data entry belongs to. And we can also observe that the second and the fourth row, that is row number 2 and row number 4, belongs to the same cluster, that is the cluster number 0. And for better understanding, we can look at the visualization part, that is a cluster visualization. So here we can see that as specified in our code, we have 4 clusters. The number of clusters is 4. So one cluster is represented using blue color, another using red, and we also have green and orange. Cluster 0 is blue, cluster 1 is orange, likewise 2 is for green and 3 is for red. So all the data entries have been grouped into clusters based on the similarities in their trends. So this is in short the purpose of our project that has been explained through coding and visualization as output. Thank you.